Imagine standing in the middle of history's deadliest explosion, surviving it, and then, just 3 days later, facing another one. Sounds impossible, right? Well, this is not a movie plot. This actually happened to a man named Tsutomu Yamaguchi. He is the only officially recognized survivor of both the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombings. His story is one of survival, resilience, and sheer luck. And trust me, you won't believe how close he came to death twice. The date was August 6th, 1945. The United States had just launched the world's first atomic bomb attack on Hiroshima, but Tsutomu Yamaguchi had no idea that history was about to change forever. Yamaguchi was a 29-year-old engineer working for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. He had spent the last 3 months in Hiroshima on a business trip and was preparing to return home to Nagasaki. That morning, as he walked to the shipyard, he heard a strange noise in the sky. He looked up and saw a single American B-29 bomber, the Enola Gay, flying overhead, and then, without warning, the sky turned into a blinding white flash. The atomic bomb had detonated just 3 kilometers from where Yamaguchi stood. The shockwave threw him to the ground. His entire body was burned, his eardrums ruptured, and he was temporarily blinded. The city around him had turned into an inferno of destruction. Despite his injuries, Yamaguchi somehow managed to survive. He stumbled through the ruins of Hiroshima, witnessing unimaginable horrors. But he had one goal: to get back home to Nagasaki and warn his family. With burns covering his body, he managed to find his way to the train station and boarded a train back to Nagasaki. Yes, you heard that right. He survived the atomic bomb, and then went back to the very next city that would be hit. On August 8th, Yamaguchi arrived in Nagasaki. His family was relieved to see him, but he was still badly injured. Despite his condition, he went to work the very next day at Mitsubishi. When he told his supervisor about the devastation in Hiroshima, his boss didn't believe him. One bomb can't destroy an entire city, they said. But just as Yamaguchi was trying to explain, it happened again. On August 9th, 1945, just 3 days after Hiroshima, the United States dropped a second atomic bomb, this time on Nagasaki, and Yamaguchi was in the city when it happened. The explosion was even more powerful than Hiroshima's, but because Yamaguchi had been inside a reinforced building, he survived with fewer injuries this time. However, the radiation exposure from both bombs nearly killed him. Somehow, despite experiencing 2 nuclear blasts in 3 days, Yamaguchi survived. He suffered radiation sickness, but he lived to tell his story. He later became a teacher and spent the rest of his life speaking out against nuclear weapons. In 2009, just a year before he passed away at the age of 93, the Japanese government officially recognized him as the only person in history to survive both atomic bombings. He had literally witnessed the worst destruction imaginable, twice, and lived to tell the tale. Some call it luck, some call it fate, but one thing is certain. Tsutomu Yamaguchi's story is one of the most incredible survival stories in human history. Now, here's a question for you. If you survived the first atomic bomb, would you have gone back home? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love mind-blowing true stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another strange but true fact.